So I've started off modeling a roof with a sloped roof. So if we just go into this roof for 1 second, I'm going to click Edit Footprint. We have a 112 pitch here. And so it's just sloping in one direction, and the other three sides, the slope is turned off. And we have all of our walls extending up to our top constraint being our level 1. And so if I go just into an elevation, we can see our level 1 is here and a level 0 is there. And what our goal with this exercise is to create a Clerestory window in this kind of opening that's there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab only the 3 walls. I'm not going to grab the 4th wall in the back. And maybe I'll show a third way of doing this with grabbing that wall. But what we're going to do here is we're going to copy these walls and we're going to paste to selected levels. We're going to paste these up to level 1, and they're going to look only level 1. They're just going to look like they're just extending out. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this to be some sort of curtain wall, storefront type wall. Maybe let's go to storefront. I don't think it really matters. So storefront type wall. And then we're going to go to attach top to base. And we're going to select our roof. And now we essentially have this kind of Clerestory window on top of our roof. And so another way to approach this too is we could actually offset this roof from our level 1. Maybe let's offset it up 600 millimeters. So it's basically up 2 feet above. And then what we could do is actually grab this back wall and we could copy this wall up and paste it to our level 1. And again, just do the same thing. We can change this to be our storefront, and we can attach top to base to our roof. And you know, this way we can either have all 4 sides with a Clerestory, or we can just have the one, and that roof is then just offsetted a little bit higher. So that's kind of a couple different ways, or I guess one way to do this. The other way to do it would be to extend your brick all the way up and then strategically place windows. Obviously, that's a little bit more time consuming, so this way is a little bit more efficient. And when we're designing a project, depending on our client's budget, we actually might start off the design this way. And then when we get farther down the road in terms of budget, we actually might do that. We might move the walls all the way up and then change those into be individual windows, because sometimes the individual windows are a lot cheaper. We might add like 1 foot section of a wall in between those windows. But again, this is maybe a little bit more of a modern, kind of cool looking way of doing it. So we have the walls going from 0 to level 1. And then we have the windows going from level 1, or the curtain wall going from level 1 to that roof, and they're attached to that roof. And just remember, when you're creating the roof and the walls, make sure you don't attach top to base. But if we did by accident, if we grabbed all these walls and we did attach them to our roof, it'd be a really simple exercise. So we grab all these walls again, and you can go to detach, and we just detach those from the roof, and it brings them back down. So I usually, by default, never attach my walls to the roof. I always like to manually do that, so I'm in control of which walls are being attached and which walls are not. So that's how to kind of create the Clerestory window look in a project.